What's up, you guys? Welcome back to another video. This video is going to be me answering questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. I had about like 30 something questions that were asked, and I just picked my top 10 basically so that this video wouldn't be too long. There's just a bunch of random questions. A lot of people came and asked for advice about stuff, and they were just telling me about their situation and they wanted my opinion on it. So with that being said, let's get this video started. So this isn't in any type of order at all. I'm just gonna read down my list. The first question is, what's the best life lesson you've learned thus far? I think the most important life lesson I've learned is that you can't please everybody, so you need to just live the life that you want to live. No, I'm not saying like ignore any advice anyone's giving you. Obviously, they're doing it. You know, people from the outside looking in could see stuff that you can't see sometimes. And I'm not saying like ignore anything that they're saying or don't take someone's advice or don't take what they say into consideration. But at the end of the day, you are the one living your life. Make decisions that you want to deal with for the rest of your life, not because someone is telling you to do something or not to do something. Do what you want to do. Life is too short to sit here and make a decision about your destiny through someone else's eyes whenever you're the one living it. Sometimes you have to learn from your mistakes in order to get to the good part of your life. At the end of the day, just live the life you want to live, not what someone else wants to see you live, basically. And I think that's the best life lesson I've learned. Okay, question number 2 is, what's your favorite leggings from Lululemon and why? Okay, I guess this is a fun question, but I would say I don't know if it's by 25-inch length. So it like cuts off right at my ankles, and I like the Align leggings. I think it's Align 2. I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I don't really know about Lululemon like that. I wear it, but I just wear sizes that fit. I don't know. Bad thing about Lululemon, unless it's just like a problem with me, but at the crotch, there's so much pilling. Like, it doesn't matter if I wash it inside out or not, or like I could try and wash it the right way, and over time it just has pilling, which kind of sucks because obviously Lululemon isn't the cheapest pair of leggings out there, but it's still worth it. It's very comfortable. It's like a second layer of skin. Question number 3. Hey Nancy, I know we haven't talked since high school, but I need your opinion. My girlfriend has a guy best friend, and I think they are a little closer than she makes it seem. Should I ask her about it? Okay. I mean, I'm trying to think of what I would do in this situation, and if my significant other had a girl best friend. At the end of the day, it is all about trust. So if you trust them around them, then I would say that I don't see it as a problem. But the thing is that if it's bothering you that much, then obviously you don't trust the situation. So I think you should ask her. Obviously don't be like hostile about it or anything. Just basically tell her that you're uncomfortable with it. It's not like you're giving her an ultimatum like, oh, you can't hang out with him no more or anything like that. It's more of like, hey, y'all's relationship's a little weird or like a little too close for my comfort. Let's talk about what we could do to change that so that I am more comfortable with you hanging out with him, or something like that. I see it from both point of views because, like I said, I wouldn't want my significant other to be doing something that I'm uncomfortable with. So if I was uncomfortable with them having a girl best friend, I would definitely vocalize it. So by all means, definitely tell her how you feel. But you know, all of my relationships with my guy friends are all very innocent. Like, nothing goes on. It's strictly a friendship. So that's the only reason why I could see it from her point of view of why she would be offended, because she's like, well, you know, I'm not doing anything. They're just literally my guy friends I had before I ever even met you, you know? So I don't want to get rid of my guy friends just because we're dating. But like I said, it's just about boundaries, and it's just about what you're comfortable with. So definitely, if it bothers you, talk to her about it. Don't be scared. Question number 4, what skin products do you use? So I actually have a video on that already, so I'm not going to go into much detail, but I just use literally products from like Walgreens or Walmart. They're all drugstore, but they are dermatologist recommended. Question number 5, do you like working out your upper body more or lower body? I feel like I like them equally. I do focus more on my lower body. Obviously, I feel like what girl doesn't, you know, because they want to have like a plump butt. So what girl doesn't really focus on their lower body? But I don't mind doing, like, I don't dread, you know, arm day. I don't dread leg day. What I do dread though is cardio. I seriously hate cardio so much. Question number 6. Hey sis, I'm going through a lot right now. It's like nothing is on my side. What advice can you give me? Some days are harder than others and I don't know what to do. Definitely feel you on that. You know, life has its valleys. There's a lot of ups and a lot of downs. And that's what my sisters told me literally the other day. Whenever you're at the very bottom of the valley, you eventually have to go back up. What you're going through isn't going to last forever. And honestly, I'm so glad you asked me this question or asked me for advice, because obviously everyone goes through a lot in life, and you know, I go through stuff too. Like, it doesn't matter how you look on the outside, how you feel on the inside. No one knows, you know. You don't want, I'm the type of person that doesn't want my mood to affect other people's moods. So I could be going through the worst thing ever and no one would even know because I'm not expressing it. I just want you to know that all you have to do is wake up every day with like a new mindset. I know something that I do whenever I'm going through a lot is just keep busy. Like, that's all I could tell you to do is keep busy. I know it's easier said than done, but once you get in a routine, then everything's gonna go back to normal and fall into the place that you need it to fall into. Everything happens for a reason, so don't sweat it. Whatever you're going through is just temporary. It's a phase. I don't know if you're a religious person or not, but I do, you know, pray all the time. Prayers work. I know during times like this, you just feel alone. It doesn't matter. You could, you know, 1,000,001 people could tell you like, oh, I'm here for you. And they actually will be, and they check on you every day, and you could still feel the same. So trust me, being in a rut where you feel like the whole world is against you is the worst. But once you learn how to deal with it once, I'm telling you, nothing will faze you. Like, there's nothing that could faze me. Like, I know everything that happens in my life happens for a reason, and it's built me into such a stronger person. I hope it does the same to you, and I hope that some of the tips I'm giving you, you're able to take it and run with it, because I'm telling you, like, my life is crazy, girl. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So trust me, I completely understand where you're coming from, and I do hope that you find a way to get out of this rut and all of your problems turn into blessings. And you know, if you ever need anything, you can always reach out to me. Question number 7, what is your go-to nail and toe color? So I'm not very, like, I don't know, I've never been obsessed with like getting my nails done or anything like that. Something simple. Like, I'm very simple when it comes to my nails. Yeah, my go-to is always white. Same for my toes. Whenever I get a pedicure, I usually just do white. I just feel like it's like easy to match with stuff. I don't know, that's weird. Like, no one really cares about their nails and toes like matching with anything, but I just feel like it's a safe color. That's the only reason why I do it. Question number 8, can you give me advice on good credit and how to maintain it? Yes, girl, I can. So credit is super important. It should be super important to everybody, because I'm telling you, you can have $1 million to your name, but if you have bad credit, it's so hard to live your life, because unfortunately, people use, you know, companies and stuff use credit to see if you're capable of paying something. So your credit's very, very important. You know, I started working on my credit as soon as I turned 18. My biggest tip though is to always have your credit frozen. So there's 3 credit bureaus, but there's 2 main ones, Equifax and TransUnion. What you need to do is go online, go on their website. It's so easy. Freeze your credit. It's always safe to freeze your credit. And this is why. if someone is using your information to sign up for any credit cards under your name, under your social, under anything, it will not affect your credit score if your credit score is frozen. With it being frozen just means no new account that's opened under your name could affect your credit score. From there, because I'm telling you, it's happened to me before, and the only way that you can get rid of a hard inquiry on your credit score is to do a police report. So that's what I did. I turn it in as a fraud case, and they're on it like that. Private investigators that are actually looking into it so they can find out who's doing it. But in the meantime, your credit score won't be affected. Now there's just, other precautions that are being taken so that the fraud doesn't happen again, basically. The biggest advice I could give to you about that, because nowadays, like, people could get your information from anywhere. Unfreeze your credit whenever you're ready to open, another account or make a big purchase. But if you don't have to freeze it, leave it frozen. If you don't have to unfreeze it for anything, leave it frozen. It's not gonna hurt you at all, I promise. Question number 9, what is the best compliment that you've ever gotten? Honestly, I think the best compliment I've ever gotten is that I'm very mature for my age. I feel like I've gotten that compliment from like my teachers in elementary school. Like, I remember getting it at a very young age, like them just telling me like, you're like a mini adult and stuff like that. So I take that as a big compliment, because I do work very hard to take care of myself, take care of, my loved ones, and just be there for everybody and get stuff done. I've never had anything handed to me in my life. I've always had to work hard for everything. So that's why any blessing that comes my way, I don't take it for granted. I make sure that I acknowledge it, and I thank God all the time for everything that He's done for me up until this day, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, because, if it's something bad, then at least I'm learning from it. And like I said, everything happens for a reason. So, yeah, that has nothing to do with my compliment, but my best compliment is, definitely that I'm a lot more mature for my age. Last question number 10. If you could tell yourself something 5 years ago, what would it be? Ooh. Oh my God, I would tell myself so much, but let me think of a really important one to tell y'all. Okay, if I could tell myself something 5 years ago, I would tell myself to slow down. I know my last question, I just told y'all that one of my best compliments is, people telling me you act so much older than your actual age. But at the same time, if I could tell myself something 5 years ago, I would tell myself to slow down, because life is so short. You need to make sure that you enjoy it. And I just feel like I've always been such a mini adult. And so, trying to be the one that's responsible, trying to be the mom of the group, that I missed out on a lot of fun because I did that. I'm 22, I'm still young. I am still living my life how I want to live it right now. So I can't sit here and complain or be in any regret at all. But yeah, I would say, like, take life more slow. There's no need to rush anything, basically, and everything, just take it at its own pace, take it at its own time. Alrighty, that was you. So that's actually gonna conclude my video. I didn't want to make it too long, so I thought 10 questions was a good amount. I enjoy doing these, so I might do another one. If you guys like it, make sure you guys let me know that, and I'll answer more questions for you guys. And with COVID still going on, I understand that life is crazy for some people. A lot of people are still jobless. A lot of people are getting pay cuts. I understand all of that, trust me. It's just a weird time in life for everybody right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a $25 giveaway. So all you have to do is comment on this YouTube video and you'll be entered. I'll make this contest end on Friday, August 21st. So I'll give you guys basically like 4 days to enter. And obviously I know $25 isn't a lot, but that's 2 meals. So you know, I try to do something nice for someone at the end of all of my videos. And so I hope whoever gets the $25 appreciates it, because it's free money, so why not? Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with more videos. Bye, y'all.